experience,
One of the key components of winning is a unified team with a common purpose.
precision,
It's a small team we have here. Everyone's got the same ambition, everyone's got the same drive, everyone's got the same goals.
passion.
The greatest component in winning is to take the extra step.
It takes a commitment to excellence, a dedication to consistency, a united team that is willing to go further, push harder, reach higher.
We're coming to win each and every time. And if we're not prepared to win, then we're not going.
You can have a competitive car, you can have good drivers, you can have good mechanics, but if you don't have it all at once, that's going to be your biggest challenge.
The win is for me a result. It's not, I don't really go for the win. I try to do non-mistakes and I try to improve every time. If that is in lap time, if that is in car setup, if that is in team setup, whatever it is, I try to improve all the time and the result automatic comes out of that.
We're ready for the battle, you know. There's a lot of other people, there's a lot of other teams, and you just got to be a little bit ahead of them, a little bit more prepared, and when you stand on that top step or when you stand on that podium, you know, you were there. You either won it or you were knocking on the door, so that's what keeps you hungry.
I'm an ingredient in, you know, a recipe of good people that everybody has to do their job. It's not just one person that has to unite something. It's a whole bunch of people that have to make this happen.
If you can really gel with your team, do your job well, and have respect for what the race course and race car can do, I think you can be consistent and always have a chance to win and go for that championship.
When I came in, it was just at the right time where things started to click. I don't think there was one moment. I think there was a number of individual moments that got us to that point where we started clicking off consistent podiums and race wins.
Your job is never done. I think even if you win, you will go back to the drawing boards as if you finished 18th place, you know, and just try to keep working on what you can and just trying to become better, because there's always going to be someone out there who has that mindset.
It's the most important part of racing is just everybody's personalities getting along. And I know when I first got involved, that was probably one of the most important things to Chuck, was making sure that I'm somebody that's going to fit in.
You know, we all know what our jobs are, we all know what our responsibilities are, and yeah, everyone just gets on with it. They just do what they have to do. There's no, oh, well, that's my car or that's my job. It's everyone's just working together to get it done.
If you don't have a competitive car, you're not going to win. If you don't have a car set up correctly, you're not going to win. If you don't have a driver that understands what he's doing at that moment on that track, and then ultimately, you know, deals with all interdependencies on the track, you're not going to win.
If you don't overcome the obstacles that you are given and succeed with those, there really is no winning.
What I found in racing for me was I can actually turn around ideas, thoughts very, very quick.
Everyone's always constantly thinking about what the next move's going to be and what everyone else is going to need around them. We have a passion. Without passion, you're missing the greatest component for winning. And success follows passion.
It's exciting because you want all those things that you've worked so hard for all weekend long to all come together.
The clock doesn't end the work, it's the actual project you're working on that ends the clock.
Seeing the mechanics' faces when they're happy that we've won is something that is really special.
There's no podium celebration without your team there.
If a team wins a race, you can put anybody out of the team up there because everybody did his part.
Every time one of our drivers is on the podium, it's a great sense of achievement. We helped put him there.
When I first learned of effort racing, the first thing I noticed was presentation. They were a step above everybody else.
You want to have a team that sticks together, that everybody likes on and off the track, and that wins championships.
They've put together a whole bunch of winners.
Very proud to be a part of this team. it's great to be surrounded by winners.
We want to consistently be a front runner. We want to be a team that's a constant threat to the podium, to pole positions, to race wins.
With the development and continual improvement and bringing people together in unity of purpose, success is a byproduct.
Winning breeds winning. Once you get that taste for it, and you're competing there, you want to stay there. It just drives everyone just that little bit more the next time.
We're establishing the premier racing team in North America, and that's what we're going to be.
The components of winning. It's about people, their experience, dedication, character, and commitment to one another.
Once you get unified in purpose, then things click, and that's exactly what happened to us.
Symmetry in motion.
Excellence is a great word to describe it.
To go one extra step, that's what brings you to winning. Don't just stop, go one extra step. The one on top of the thing you think is the last one, go one more, that's the one.